Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock. Good morning. I wanted to talk to you guys this morning about your calling. Not your purpose, but your calling. And your calling can literally change in different seasons. Like the calling is, okay, what is God asking you to do in this season? Like, for example, you may feel like, oh my God, I want to be a spouse, a husband, a wife. I want to be an author. I want to open my own business, whatever it may be. God has a calling on our lives, not our purpose, because again, our purpose is different, and I'll make a separate video on that. But it's what does he want you to do in this season? Does he want you to be a family man or a family woman solely in this season? Does he want you to start your business solely into this season? Does he want you to write a book so you can be a blessing to others and help others? Do he want you to start making more YouTube videos? Like, what is he calling you to do in this season? And if you're spiritually aligned and connected, it won't leave you. He's going to keep nagging you about it because he needs you to get it done for a particular reason. And that's why it's important to be extremely obedient, because if he's nagging you to do it, there's something tied to it. It's tied to your destiny. It's tied to someone that maybe he is trying to get their attention and lead to him. It's so important to put yourself aside if you feel like he is calling you to do a particular thing in this season. For a long time, I thought that my calling was my purpose. It's two different things. But what I learned recently from a great friend of mine, Carmelita Dallas, is that your purpose is always with you. You're born with that. I mean, that's the thing that God literally created you to do. That will be with you forever. Well, your calling changes in different seasons. Your purpose never changes. But whatever God is calling you to do in this season, most times it is somehow connected to your purpose alone. Now, your gift and your talent is also something different. Your gift, you might be the best person on your job. Like, nobody can't touch you when it comes down to getting your job complete. Let it be a mechanic, a doctor, whatever it is, a grocery store clerk. But when people walk in that store, everybody knows you. You're ringing up things faster than anybody else. Like, that's your thing. You're just good at it. That's your talent. That's different. Your calling, the reason on why God created you, that is the one thing that you really, really want to tap into if you haven't. Because some people are, I have so many people who ask me, what is my gift? What is my calling? What is my purpose? And I'm like, honestly, no one can tell you that except God. I think we all find it differently. Me, I've always felt, I've always felt it since I was a very, very young girl. I mean, maybe 8, 9 years old. I've always felt what my purpose is. But I can't sit down and have a conversation with you and tell you what your purpose is. Because as you converse with me, I may only be picking up on your talents or your calling. So you have to ask God, what is my purpose? What is the purpose for my life? What do you need me to do? And he will show you. But again, your calling changes. So what is it that God is asking you to do in this very season? I want to challenge some of you. Because what happens is when God is calling you to do a certain thing in a certain season, if you're not obedient to it, he's going to destroy a lot of things. He's going to move things out the way that's holding you back from being obedient to what he's calling you to do in that season. So that's why it's important for you to try to go ahead and jump ahead